What's up? What's up? What's up? It's time for the Real Housewives of Potomac review. I'm your boy QTheContentGuy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go and get this thing started. Let me turn my camera on. I don't have my hair done, that's why I want to try to get on camera, but clearly I got it wrapped up, so we can just go ahead and get it started. My hair is tight. All right, y'all. How y'all feeling today on this Monday? What we talking about? Where my notes at? Where my notes? So the reunion. The reunion was good. The reunion was good. It was good. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Saints. Good morning. The reunion was good. It was better than yes. And I'm giving you Badu right now. I'm giving you Badu. First album live tour by Badu. The reunion was good. It was better than the trailer. It was decent for what it needed to do. Everybody complained about the seating arrangements. They kind of broke down the arrangements. I don't know why my pictures don't be clear. I'll work on that. This is the ladies. Broke one, broke two. She didn't get the bag. She's succeeding. The queen. Water ankles. And pick me. Yep, that's how we addressing them. No. But the reunion was good. It was cool. I don't know. I know it was like stuff online that was saying right, and gentlemen. It was people online saying, oh, the reunion, Karen wasn't going to be activated on the reunion, or she was going to be what did somebody say online? She was going to be doing something. But I was like, child, whatever, leave Karen alone. You know, they find any reason to mess with Karen. Oh, let me pull up these other pictures because I actually have how the parts will go. We already seen part one, but let me pull up these. See, y'all, I don't be prepared when I get on live. Y'all don't be judging me. Let me pull these up. Give me 1 second. And is this part one? This part two. Where's part one? All right, so here's part one. It says, in part one, Ashley revealed the reasons behind her and Luke's recent breakup from Winter House, and she is set to gain what she is set to gain from the divorce settlement with Michael. Mia to close how she and Gordon lost control of their businesses, and updates with the group on their rocky financial situation. Candace reacts to watching the allegations. Blah 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 blah. Part two, the rift between Candace and Giselle continues as they address all of Giselle's allegations against Chris from season 7. Giselle opens up about her recent surgery and dating a younger man, but the ladies question her willingness to share information about her personal life. Wendy gets fired up about Mia's assault on her in Miami. Jacqueline joins to reveal truth about Mia's relationship. Part 3, the reunion concludes as Ashley and Candace discuss the events that led up to try to end their friendship that they keep trying to work on. The husbands join. Well, Ray, Eddie, and Chris join. Confronts Giselle about accusations made against him. Karen face off with Sleepy C. It sets the record straight about the rumors of her infidelity. Andy has a post-reunion conversation with Robin. Dives into Robin. Andy has a special part reunion conversation with Robin. Dives into. Don't nobody care. The reunion was entertaining as she was not at them. Right. All right, where my notes at? Let's get into this thing. So the show opens up and they're doing a the show opens up and they have clips from the Reasonable Shady podcast where Robin admits that Juan was cheating. Where Juan was cheating. You know, he was at the hotel with that lady. You know, he was getting some ice. so he can, use with the lady and things like that. They talk about, like I said, Juan admitting that Robin knew something and she was going to sell it on a Patreon. They do a montage of all the ladies arriving to the studio. They ask Karen, are you happy to see Charisse? And Karen says, well, Andy, you put her everywhere you can. He goes over to Robin, and Andy's asking, is Juan there? She said, no, Juan is not there. Andy says, of course. Well, as you all know, Juan is on Indeed looking for a job right now. He's on Indeed and LinkedIn and Glassdoor looking for a job. So he didn't have time to go down there to the reunion because he needs to work. Because he could be potentially losing his job and Robin could be losing her job. And they just bought that house near the hood. We get the reunion started, baby. And get the reunion started. Like I said, they do the montage, introduce the ladies. The ladies all come to sit down, and everybody's confused, like, what's going on with the seating arrangements? We were all confused about it. I'm glad they addressed it. He asked Candace, how did she get to Sesame Street? Candace says, honey, Ashley got the keys, Wanda D. She's out there in Sesame Street, child. That's Ashley's good, attractive friend. She's very attractive. Very attractive. Her attractive friend, Wanda D. Damn. Here we go. Wanda D is very attractive. Let me pull this up for y'all because I want y'all to see how Wanda D looks. She's the very attractive friend that Ashley has. Very attractive friend. So she's mixed with a little bit of Wanda and a little bit of David. She's very attractive. She's a beautiful young lady. Just beautiful. I like the way Aaron Shada Andy putting him like, right, child. Charisse could have been holding the damn camera in the back with them wide shoulders she got. Don't get me started on that heifer. All right. They bring up the seating arrangements. Nobody was happy about it. Candace said, well, you should. Andy said something. Candace is like, well, you put the seating arrangements together. Andy was like, no, actually, I did not. The seating arrangements came from producers, but he did play a little part in it. Okay, Andy. He says the arrangements are decided about how the ladies are getting along. So these two are not getting along. These two are not getting along. These two are not getting along. These two get along, but these two don't get along. So so I don't, the seating, the best seating for them was what they had at the when it was at BravoCon. It was Karen, Candace, and Wendy on one stage, and then the dumb ones on the other side. So that's how the region should have been, but whatever. So the first segment up is Ashley. Ashley is talking about she says it feels good to be away from the house. Michael lives 7 minutes away. He has a key because of the kids. Everybody on the stage is kind of sad and like, and she says she has a key to his spot. Well, yeah, Michael has a key to your house because he owns the house. So that makes sense that he has a key to your house. And supposedly they can't do surprise visits. He can't do a pop-up. But then we learned that Luke was there one night and Michael came by on a Sunday. He would drop the kids off on a Monday. But then he came by Sunday night and dropped the kids off, and Luke had to leave and go home. And at first, everybody was like, why did he have to leave? But to Ashley's point, where I do give her credit for, she didn't want Luke to be introduced to her kids since it was only a month in. Them grown babies. You know, the babies is grown. Dean and Dylan are grown. Grown. Very grown in the face. They definitely take after Michael. Grown. But she didn't want the kids to meet him, so rightfully so. They only been dating for a month or whatever. So cool. They bring up the prenup, and she said she thought she was getting half, but it didn't work out in her favor. And everybody on stage is like, "What? You're not getting half?" I don't necessarily know if I believe that Ashley is not getting any money. Um, you know, them kids is grown. They are very grown. I saw like that. I said they grown. They just grown. I didn't say that's it. They grown. Y'all interpret it how you want to. They grown. They too grown to be 1 and 2. Too grown. I don't believe for a second that Ashley is not or did not get any kind of money or will not get any kind of money. I also do not believe that Ashley was not saving a couple dollars here, a couple dollars there. I don't know. I just don't find. I don't think like I think this. I don't see Ashley for being an idiot, and I don't see Michael being an idiot. So we all know Michael, probably one of the richest husbands on the entire franchise of Housewives. One of, I probably put him like in the top 5 or something like that. But she was saying that she did not get any money because pretty much he came into everything he came into the marriage with was his, and then everything he came, and then in between that he was doing things in his own business or own something. I don't know. It was weird, but I don't know. I don't know if she would have to be a fool not to be saving a couple dollars somewhere, right? Hmm. Um, I don't know. I also don't think they're getting a divorce either, though. You know what I'm saying? I think they just separated. I just don't. I don't know. But at the same time, just because you bag an old one don't mean you can get that coin when you leave them. So I mean, look at Erica. She living in a shack behind a pool. So at least Ashley got a house out the deal. So as in the midst of them talking about Ashley not getting any money from the settlement, Karen tries to say, "Well, I think you should get another lawyer to like do a deep dive and to figure out what's going on." And then, child, broke one and broke two go had the nerve to say, "Child support, here we come." Girl, you done at that WIC office. You done at the WIC. You was at the WIC office for them kids. Remember, you couldn't even turn you didn't even have $1 to turn your water on to have hot water in the house for your kids. Mm, 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 mm. Are you a good mother? Are you being an example of a good mother with your raggedy broke ass leasing houses and leasing cars? Y'all remember that from Married to Medicine? Ooh, okay. Pretty much all of Michael's money is his. She can't even get alimony. I think she'll end up getting child support. Like I said, the two brokest ones across the stage got the most to say. Um, what did I say? Yeah, Rob. Not. I don't know what I put. No, she ain't getting no money, so I don't know. Oop. She's an idiot signing something not like knowing what the age she signed. I bet the money isn't a fake LC. Right. No. He ain't. Let me tell you something. You don't. He used to own the hotel where the Watergate scandal was at. So he crazy and weird, but he not a fool. I think she'll get something. I think she'll get like a nice little settlement or at least child support. So everybody's like, well, how you know, is he going to help you pay for this mortgage? Your mortgage is $13,000 a month. And I had said this in my last video. I never understand, and I guess as I'm not a millionaire, so I wouldn't know. But I never understood, like, if you have all that money, why not just buy your house outright? You would think just to buy it outright, like, right? Mm. They bring up Ashley calling Candace the least accomplished on the stage 3 years ago. And it says, "Do you still think she's the least accomplished?" Ashley apologizes and says, "It says Candace. It says I'm also accomplished." Okay, okay. Ashley, how are you accomplished? What do you have going on? Because we don't know about, unless you keep your stuff private. We don't really we don't really know what you got going on. You got them grown babies, the house. You accomplished not to get anything out your divorce. Okay. Ashley, like I said, she says she's a mother, so that's accomplished. That's an accomplishment by itself. And then Candace says the ones on the stage was making fun of her because her family or her mother helped her get a condo, and Ashley was one of those people. And they talked about generational wealth and things like that. The thing is, I never had an issue. The issue that I had with Candace was her mouth and all. And then when you go say something back to her, all that damn crying she was doing. Like during season, what was it, season 6 or whatever, or season 5, when her and Monique got into that little tussle, Candace spent the entire rest of the season crying and putting sticky notes on the mirror, on the wall, on the steering wheel, on the cell phone, on Chris's forehead when she was riding. She put sticky notes on the pillows, on her eyelashes. She put sticky notes everywhere. And I'm thinking to myself, girl, all you did was get bopped upside your head. It wasn't that deep. That's why I didn't care for Candace. To tax deductions for rental, especially if it's for business use like me. I want you to expose Robin. She got on the show line about made it sound like Hunt raised Juan. His family raised him. So Juan's family raised him until I don't remember what happened. I don't know if Juan parents passed away or something along the lines, but they end up taking Juan. Robin's family took Juan in when I think he was like 15 or 16 years old or something like that. So that's why they make it seem like Juan was raised by her family. But at the same time, they took him in because they knew that he was going to the NBA. Now they probably thought he was the next Jordan. He wasn't, but that's why they kept him around. That's why he was able to date Robin out the situation. And I actually seen the picture of Juan back in the day. Let me find that picture. I said, oh, oh. Yeah, I see why Juan. Yeah, okay, Juan. Let me get this picture pulled up. I don't know who Instagram might have took this from, but I was like, oh, okay, Juan, child. Juan, I said, oh, where that picture at? I don't even know if I can zoom in on this picture for y'all, but um, yeah. So that's why they say that, but we all know Robin a liar, child. So y'all see Juan in the back with Gabby? I can't even zoom in this. I can't even zoom in. Y'all see Juan right there with the number 3 shirt? Bitch. Y'all see Juan? Baby. With that number 3 on. That's all I'm gonna say. Bitch. Juan could have. Okay, back to the show. Juan was raised by his grandparents' aunt, who was a mayor. He was okay. So, like I said, they're a lot. Robin is a liar. So, thank you. He would like when they met. It- so, so Robin been lying her entire life since she was a teenager. Got it. Got it. That's why she ain't have a damn dollar to turn that water on. Anyway, child, her raggedy ass. Where my notes at? Damn, where my notes at? All right, here we go. What I say? The townhouse on the generational wealth. So they were arguing back and forth about generational wealth, and Ashley was trying to shade Candace, saying, "Well, you were 30 or something years old, living in the house with the parents. I mean, living in your mother's house because she got the house for you. I mean, if your parents are well off, they're gonna help you out to get to the next level. As simple as that. Ashley, shut up, because your mother was living in a tent under a bridge. Shut up. As simple as that. Shut up." And then Ashley was like, "Because when my kids turn 30, you better believe they're gonna have a house." Yeah, because Michael has a coin and you're gonna help them get a house. What are we talking about? We're not talking about anything. Candace's mother helped him get rich, and Candace, mother helped her get rich. Now, here's the thing about Candace, though, and I want everybody to just hear me out. If Chris was a black man, would we have the same energy that we have for him since he's a white man? Because if you look at it, if Chris was a black man and he wasn't working and he was laying around not doing much, yeah, people would be like, she with that raggedy ass black man, he ain't doing nothing, blah blah blah. But Kristen lost a restaurant, had a restaurant that lied and said it was his. Child, they fired his ass. He was on YouTube. He was sitting around not making no money. He don't even work at that hotel no more. So Candace is the sole breadwinner for their house. I'm just saying. So she got a raggedy white man, child. She ain't get a good one. Build to Puss segment is up next, and she talks about where they at. Her and Mr. Brown. Build to Puss segment is up next, and she talks about how she has several different things going on with her body. She says she's still on medication because she has a tissue growing inside her reproductive organs. I ain't gonna get on that topic. They were questioning her about the cancer situation, and she didn't have cancer, and right. They would be calling him deadbeat or Dusty. They'd be like, "That you with that deadbeat, you with that deadbeat ass nigga, you with that deadbeat ass man, you need to find you somebody else." So Chris is deadbeat and Dusty. He don't work. Chris is white trash to me. I said it. I ain't changing it. They like I said, they talk about cancer and child Mia knows she can lie. And child Mia can't do nothing else. That girl knows she can lie. God damn, Mia knows she can lie. They bring up the hot mic moment when Wendy was like, when Wendy called her a liar, and Wendy was like, and here go Rob. Rob said something, interjecting her damn self. I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up. Mind your goddamn business. And was pretty much, she said something stupid, and Wendy was like, I wasn't calling you a lie. She was like, I called you a liar because I didn't believe you had cancer. She said, but it was, my approach was different than their approach. See, Giselle walked up to Rob. Giselle walked up, excuse me, at the party. Giselle and Mia was in the same, like, together face to face, and the first thing out of goddamn Giselle's mouth was, "Oh, so this is what cancer look like, girl? What is this? What it look like? No man? Is this what a wrinkled neck, water ankles? Is that what that look like? Is that the first thing you say to somebody? Oh, this is what cancer look like? Cancer, no cancer? Hello, how are you? How's your day going? How's your ankles? Are they heavy? How's your neck? Is it still wrinkled? Girl, that wig is shifting. That part is not parting. That part like hurt my. Let me fix my part. My part like Giselle's head right now. Shit. It's probably hard for Chris. He wants what job wants you to have a lot of life all negative. I do think cooking is his passion. I'm sure Chris can probably cook his ass off. I was just saying, like, if it was a black man, the energy would be way different than it is for a white man. That's all. Um, So that was the thing. So then Mia was like, "Well, you're a snake. You should have said it to my face instead of saying it behind my back like a snake." And I was like, "Okay." And then Wendy says, "When you bring up a dermatologist or a oncologist, I thought I had the picture. Oh, it was a meme. I couldn't get it. I couldn't upload it. Um, damn, I keep losing my notes. What the hell? Okay, you went to a dermatologist about a rash, girl, but then you got a lump. You got this going on. That could go up in your chest. Girl. Okay. It was giving very Kim Zolciak. Very. I had cancer. They didn't know what I had. My hair fell out. I lost 25 pounds. I had a doctor that was a friend, and he told me, Kim, you got cancer. And Nene, you knew that. And I knew what? I didn't know that you had cancer. I thought you wore the wigs for style. It was giving very that, but Kim did it better. Um, so my husband was there with me, right? I mean, I'm about to get to that. A dermatologist, an oncologist, and things like that. And Mia says, "Well, I'm sorry. I wish my husband would have been there, like your opportunist husband and family, at 5 o'clock in the morning." Uh, child. And then Wendy proceeded to shut her down like she always does and move on. Wendy says, "Well, my husband was there for me, and I'm sorry. Maybe your next husband will be there for you." And then Mia quickly said, "I agree." Girl, what? No, your current husband should be there. You already focused on your next man? What about Mr. Brown? You don't want Mr. Brown to be there for you? So you're gonna worry about who the next husband gonna be? Oh, okay. I guess Mia said, "Child, we done lost these businesses. I got to find me somebody else." And Wendy was like, "Next question, Andy." Um, and then they put a whole bunch of posts. They put a whole bunch of posts about her. Mia. They did all of Mia's posts about her being broke. Broke. I ain't great sugarcoated. Broke. I'm sure all of us watching that will be watching this channel have more in our bank accounts that we don't get paid than Mia does. Simple as that. And about the business being taken away from her and G, from her brother-in-law. And Mia said, and Andy says, "I thought you were the CEO." And she says, "Yes." And he says, but she says, "What people don't understand is his brother is part owner of the company." She said, "Either party can take the other person take the other person off without knowing." And everybody was like, "Mhm." So Mia, what you telling me is that if I am CEO of Amazon and what's his name, Jeff, and Jeff is part owner, I can be like, Jeff, I just want to give you a heads up. Today your last day. Thanks. That's not how that works. And I don't even own a company. I know that's not how that works. No money, no love, and he broke and wants to do tricks. Right. You want me to do tricks for you and we ain't got no money? Oh, I'm gonna do a trick. It just won't be with you. So everybody on the couch is like, that's not how that work. That's not how that work. No, get somebody else to do it. That ain't it. That's not how that go. So she started getting frustrated because everybody started laughing, so her lies start to mix up. She can't get her lies together. And and she's like, "Actually, it is. It's three people on the board, and they can do what they want with the company. They voted on him. They voted him out. Apparently, they were trying to operate with a big hitter out in Northern Virginia, and the people were afraid they were going to push them out. And Mia said that wasn't true. They said they were doing it for generational wealth. Um, so then Karen says, "I have a question for you. If she says if you're the CEO, so you are a member of the board, you own 40% of the company." Mia says, "I own more of the company." Okay, Mia. So pretty much, how are they kicking you out? So if they kick Gordon out, wouldn't you still be a part of it? of it. And now I'm trying to make y'all understand this. I was confused, like Bill the Puss was confused. So they kicked Gordon out. They can't take your portion of your company. She said they have they have a management and managing members. The vote still manage. The vote can the vote. What the hell she say? The vote, they can vote him out or something. So she went from having 3 members on the board to 8 members on the board. The math ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing. And I'm trying my best to explain this to y'all. Don't beat me up. The math ain't mathing. You do own a company. This is your business. Remember that, to think that way tax deductions business on of your house. I used to do tax. Did you do Mia taxes? Because she might need your help. Because it looked like Sis ready to be up in a bind. Her and Gordon ready to be up in a bind. So everybody started laughing. And Mia's now pissed. She pissed because she was getting that lie together. And that lie wasn't the lie wasn't lying. No, not Mia. No. The lie wasn't lying enough. The math wasn't mathing enough, and everybody started laughing. I was one of them because I was like, "Girl, what the fuck was going on? I'm lost. Somebody help." They asked again how many members. Giselle was like, "Girl, I thought she was gonna say 7." Child, I cackled. So Mia says, "I'm not going to have this conversation in a group of girls if they're going to sit there and laugh." And Ashley and Wendy are still laughing because the shit is comical. You're lying, but we don't know what you lying about. Like, the shit is comical. Right. Mia lie as a child. Mia gonna get some. Let me tell you something. Mia gonna get some money back now. She can do your taxes to probably get you a good $250,000 back. Now your ass gonna go to jail for it, but at least you can put that money away to the side for when you get out. Mia can do your taxes. She gonna get you the most money you've ever gotten in your life. It's gonna be in the 6 figures because she gonna lie her ass off. Now you gonna go to jail for it, but she gonna get you some money back. Right. Thank you. Confused. So let me help you with your company. I'm gonna call you up and be like, I know you the CEO and the founder, but I'm part owner. We don't need you no more of your company that you started. Thanks for your service. What? Okay. So, like I said, y'all, I'm confused and I'm trying my best to explain what's going on. So she said, I'm not gonna do this in front of a group of girls so they continue to laugh. Well, girl, you're a joke. So she wants to move on to the next question because her lies, and like I said, her lies ain't adding up, child. The lies ain't adding. They ain't doing what they need to do. So then, child, she gonna have us up there with Jen, child. She gonna have us up there with Jen. Child, we not even going to the jail Teresa went to. Child, we gonna be up there with Jen and the Chrisleys. That's where we gonna be at. Pissed because Mia done did our damn taxes. Pissed. We got that $250,000 in the bank, but pissed, child, doing 6 to 7 because of damn Mia. Right, girl, child. All right. So let me try to get this. Let me. Okay. If the business sells, she'll get ownership percentage. So they're hoping that the business sell. Now, normally, water ankles, gizzard neck, gizzard gets on my nerves, right? However, she did a very good job of holding Mia to the fire. So Giselle pretty much was like, uh, were the brothers arguing about money, and because it looked like embellishment. There ain't nobody on this damn show or online say anything about embezzlement. Here come Giselle and all them crystals on her goddamn child, all them clear crystals on her dress. There go Giselle, child. All them clear diamonds on her, honey. Clear the store, not clear like I can see you, but clear. Remember, clear the store. We get your baby ears pierced. That's what Giselle. That's what Giselle got them crystals from on her dress. Here she come and said, because it looked like embezzlement, like there was money taken from the company to pay for the house, the renovation. Now, I thought to myself, girl, ain't nobody say that. But now that you bring it up, is it true? Because I'm like, right, baby, madam, you're next. Madam. Mia next on the list. Mia and Mr. Brown next on the. Hey Rob, next season, if you come back, we're going after Mia and Mr. Brown. I think we could take they off way, they already down. I think we can get them off the show. However, Giselle, Mia might be the one to punch you in your mouth because she ain't got shit to lose. Mia done lost everything. She ain't got nothing to lose. So you might want to you if Rob ain't there to protect you, you might want to back up off Mia. Mia ain't got shit to lose. She already threw a drink on Wendy, and her mannish ways came out when she tried to hit her with a purse. So Giselle, you might want to back up. But Mia, you better believe Water Ankles is coming at you next year if you come back. And I think you will come back because, and you know, you need the money. You can do whatever it needs to be done. So, Mia says if that was true, we wouldn't have gone public. We wouldn't have known, you know, blah blah blah. So then, they said you're no longer living in your house in Potomac, and she said because I don't have no money. Now, let me tell you something. I talk a lot of shit about Build-A-Puss. I talk a lot of shit about Build-A-Puss, but she owned up to it. We broke. We ain't got no money. We living off our savings, and we living off this show. Sis, I ain't mad at you. Okay? Because Rob is also broke. Ashley is potentially also broke. So, I'm sure y'all making a good $600,000-700,000 off this show. Stick with it. And then she says, yeah, and everything else coming in. So then Andy said you had several houses. She said, yeah, we had a rental home in Charlotte and a rental home in Charlotte and an apartment in Charlotte. And Andy said, why do you have so many rentals? And this girl will say, because we buy coast. Ooh, baby. That was good to me, child. Y'all know I do a show with I do another show on here called Weekend Sessions and with Adrian. Adrian moving to Charlotte or Houston or whatever. So we are also bi-coastal. Child, Wendy said, but they on the same coast. Merlin and Charlotte is a straight shot. Straight shot. It can't. You ain't got to do a whole bunch of turning. You ain't got to. You right on down 95. Child. You ain't got same coast. Right along the border. Same water. Child. Right. Just straight on down 95. You gas that tank up. You go get you some snacks. You stop at 7-Eleven. You look on the clearance rack, see if you see one of Robin's hats. You put that hat on. 95. I done drove to Charlotte a couple times. I ain't never had to make a whole bunch of turns. But they're bi-coastal. So that is my new thing. Everybody that lives down south is bi-coastal. And everybody that lives up north is bi-coastal. Over on the west side, y'all just coastal. Everybody in this area is bi-coastal. So if anybody live down the 95 highway, Y'all bi-coastal. Bi-coastal. So then Andy said, why y'all got all these rentals? Mia said they had to sell the rental, or well, let the rentals go or whatever. But they have a property, they have a penthouse in North Bethesda that they are renting. Um, so you sold your home you sold the house in Baltimore. Okay, fine. You rented a rental in Potomac to be in Potomac. Why? I don't know. Because don't nobody else live in Potomac, so I don't know why you press live in Potomac. Then you proceeded to take your rental home and put $60,000 into your rental home. You redid the floors, you painted, you redid a lot of stuff in a rental home that you probably fell on Zillow, and you probably had to have a 650 plus credit score and probably bring home a lot of money. Then you get inside the rental and you look in the rental, you go, I know this not my house, but these floors ain't it for it. 60,000 on the floor. Mia, girl, what? Okay, I understand if you could paint, nice and nice furniture, but girl, now the house is nice. Don't get me wrong. You got style. The house was nice. The house was nice, but it was a rental. I ain't saying nothing wrong with a rental. What I'm saying with a rental is, because I live in a rental, I am not redoing a rental that I don't own. If I own it, cool beans, but I don't own it. That's all I'm saying. So we come back from break, and Giselle, hot ass, leans over to Andy and said, Andy, have you ever been with a woman? Andy says no, he's 54, but he would like to try it. So Hotbox going to say, well, when you turn 60, if you ain't had none yet, I'm going to give it to you. Mia is now qualified to join Giselle. Right. Mia is the dumbest one. Right. 60,000 on a rental. That could have been down payment on that could have been your down payment on a house. 60,000 on a rental? That was your down payment on a house, sis. No. I ain't gonna lie though. This picture of Andy. I was like, oh, okay, Andy. Andy, like, he might give you a good night, child. They say he like to be down there all night long. Andy got a coin too. Child, you fuck around, get your own TV show. Fucking with Andy. Child. But that's the thing though, like, even I let this part out. In the midst of them talking about Ashley, they talked about Mia, and Mia says I had to continue to do the things I did for Gordon to keep Gordon. But since you slept with Gordon when he was married, so okay. Okay, girl, whatever. Child. Up next is Candia's segment. There's some unseen footage, and it's Giselle reading text messages from Chris. She said 15 minutes after the camera wrap, he sent these text messages, these DMs, excuse me, pretty much apologizing to Giselle if I made you feel some kind of way. Um, and blah blah blah. Giselle, Giselle, child, she done ran with it. Oh well, he apologized. Oh, well, he apologized to me. Good for me. Let's move on. And everybody was like, sis, that wasn't an apology. He was saying if he made you feel some kind of way, but he didn't make you feel some kind of way. So what? So then Candace says it's important to know that the message was sent before all of the nasty things that Giselle was saying and adding to the 15 different versions of the story that she told. I said, oh, okay, Candace, here we go. That's what we've been waiting on. And thought Chris trying to get at her because he's a married man was pretty much disgusting. And they show back a clip of Giselle saying, you know, a lot of married men have tried to get with me. Now, Giselle, I'm just gonna move on. A lot of married men try to get with her child. And Giselle says, I apologize to the I apologize to I apologize. Candace says, to whom? She says, to you, and I apologize to Chris. And she said, honey, you pretty much take that apology and shove up your ass. I said, well, all right. Well, all right, Kim Fields. She said this is the most incredible gaslighting. The issue was never about Chris talking to her. It was about how she went about it. She waited for the cameras to roll to earn her check. Giselle said, I don't believe I don't believe all these men trying to get with her. She had to right. That's what I said, child. I'm just right, child. Fuck that apology. Fuck that apology. And here she go. You think it'll look good up there, girl? Nothing looks good on you. I'm sorry, not nothing. Nothing looks good on you. Even if it was custom made off the runway for you, it would not look good on you because you just don't know how to dress. So even the apology up your ass wouldn't look good. Oh, Giselle says, what about Chris saying he wanted to sit sit and have a talk? And Candace says, you don't remember any part of your lies. You don't remember none of your lies. She's just like me, a child. She don't know. I think I said that Chris tried to, but no, because then Chris looked at, well, no, child Giselle, you lied just as bad as me, a lie. And your segment wasn't towards the end, so you had a whole bunch of time to get the lie right, girl. Mia was still confused on her lie, so you could have been looking at Mia like, damn, she can't get her shit right. Let me make sure that when it's my turn, I got my shit right. So then they move on because, like they said, that Chris will be out there later. They'll pick it back up, and then she has 6 embryos, and so congratulations to her. Here goes Giselle. Well, what do you do with the embryos? Oh, Candace said you're not smart, and Giselle says I'm kind of smart, and Karen said, "Oh, so what do you do with the embryos?" Child. I know. I don't know which worse: to lie with a straight face, or lie with a smile. Child, the Real Housewives are liars. Um. So here you go, Roberto. Here you go, Roberto. Talking about some goddamn. Well, can we not forget the fact that a married man should not be in a room with a single woman? Can we not forget the fact that a single man should not be in a room with a married woman in a hotel room? My thoughts exactly. Robbo, sit this one out. You the last goddamn person on a goddamn stage to be saying any goddamn thing about anybody being in a goddamn hotel room. Sir, be quiet. Because your bottom lover was in a room with somebody else, sir. Be quiet. Where somebody put a really good post up. Damn, I didn't get it. Let me see if I can find it. Because I thought to myself, Rob, you got a lot of damn nerve. Oh my goodness, I can't find it, y'all. I said this heifer. Um, I can't find the post, but pretty much somebody was like, um, you girl, you got a lot of nerve. And yes, we know this is before, and yes, we know her and her and Juan married, but Juan was cheating on you. He was down there in that hotel room fucking that girl while you was out there sleeping with Giselle. But no, you know who shouldn't be in the hotel room? The man that you've been with since you was 16. That's who should not be in the hotel room with another woman, leaving his credit card there for her to pay for it. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to find this goddamn post and I can't find it. Shit. Damn it, I can't find the post because it was a good post. Now I can't find it. So I'm be sitting up here like, damn, I wish I could find this post for y'all. But girl, say what? Anyway, so then Andy says, he said, as a viewer, I didn't understand why two responsible adults could not be in the room at the same time having a conversation in a room, in a room together alone. And I was just like, because Giselle needed something to do. She needed something to do this season. That's it. That's what it is. It ain't nothing else to it. Giselle needed something. I think I might have found a post for y'all. Giselle needed something to do. Okay, here it is. It's from Kempire. He put on Twitter. He said the irony of Robin saying that a married man shouldn't be in a hotel room with a single is not lost on me. If I Robin, I would have kept my head down and not said a word until spoken to. She's a child. Rob, I ain't got nothing to say. That should have been Robin the whole goddamn episode, to be honest with you. You shouldn't have said a goddamn thing out your mouth. You shouldn't have said, child. I can't. Child. Right. You should have had your head down and said nothing. Nothing. This was Karen every time Robin talked. Here she go again, girl. She talking again. I'm going to sleep. Ooh, I'm so tired. I wonder what Ray cooking tonight for dinner. Robin talking again. Ooh, I'm tired. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. This dress kind of tight. Robin talking again. Oh my god, girl, she gonna put me to sleep. Oh, she done talking? Okay, cool. That was our reaction when you started talking, idiot. So Candace says her MO is to damage every man's reputation because her shit stinks. That's it. Child, because they share everything else. They daggers. They sister scissors. Child, come on now. That's why that's child. She had to make sure Jill look right. I'm so tired of her talking. Oh, child, shit. We know wanted girl. I'm really tired. I wonder what candle I'm gonna release next time. Ooh, she come back next season. Ooh, I'm gonna be asleep every time she get on the screen. So then Giselle says, everybody's always trying to say I'm destroying marriages. You're trying to. You are. It's obvious. Like, you've been doing it since day one, sis. Karen was your first person. Monique, Candace, Wendy, probably Ashley. Mia is next. You've tried it every single time. That's what you do. That's your MO, sis. That's your MO. You get up here to destroy marriages because you don't have nothing else going on. Right. I said the same thing. I'm not even a Candace fan, but Candace got her ass real good. Oh, bitch, you want to play? Oh, okay. Come on, let's play. So Candace says, that's what you about. You don't own instead of worried about yourself, you are the ringleader of lying. She said, "This is not an all lives matter moment. You are the culprit." Boom, checkmate. Moving on. Um. So then Wendy was like, I know we all want to, would like to give Giselle the benefit of the doubt. She said, to say, but the truth is she has a clear pattern. So even if you felt some kind of way, or Chris made you feel some kind of way because of your pattern, sis, and how you attacking every marriage on the stage except for Roberto's marriage, because Roberto's marriage is a scam, nobody has sympathy for you. Nobody can. Normally people be like, oh, well, Chris, I don't know, that was a woman, blah, blah, blah. But they like, girl, shut the fuck up. Don't nobody care what you talking about. Move on. Bye. So Candace said, and the thing is, I've seen her several times. I've seen her, and Giselle said, I haven't seen you. And Candace said, you was at my album release party. So then Giselle says, oh, was that the time to tell you? She said, it's better than telling you on national fucking TV. You're not smart. You're not smart, Phaedra. You never play when you win. When you never, what is it? You're not smart, Phaedra. I'm very smart, Nene. You're not smart, Phaedra. You never win when you play dirty. You're not smart. Instead of talking about your uterus and what's happening in your personal life, you rather mess with people's families and use that to allow people, because you're nothing going on with your dwelling uterus, waiting for you to put it on TV. A lot of people was like, "Oh, Candace shouldn't have said that." No, Candace should have said that. Bitch, I'm dragging you all under the hell. We going all the way under hell is where I'm taking your ass. I'm not letting go. Under hell. Do you think they bring back Robin? I think Andy should probably do this. Robin Shawnee, like, I think that Robin is actually going to come back. Sorry to disappoint y'all, because if we think about some of the other stuff that the women have done, right? Teresa Aniston went to jail. Teresa went to jail. Teresa went to jail. Clink, clink, jail. They brought her back. Now, granted, the show can't move on without Teresa because everybody talks about Teresa. Lisa Rinna was horrible, and they brought her back. I think, if anything, she'll get demoted to a friend. Or I think if she does come back, she has to really prove herself, or season 8 will be her. Season 8 will be her last season. So I do think that Roberto's coming back. And I'm okay with Roberto coming back. You know why? Because they're gonna be on her ass. Season 8. They're gonna be on her ass, and they're not gonna get up off of it, sir. So be prepared to fight, sir. They're gonna be up on your ass, sir. They did not bring Kenya back because Kenya didn't want to show her marriage on TV. That's why they didn't bring Kenya back. But Rob's a liar, so she'll be back. Teresa is the show. I don't watch New Jersey. I stopped watching New Jersey a long time ago. But Teresa is the show. Teresa, remember when Teresa read the shit out goddamn Melissa a couple days ago on Twitter, and then Melissa tried to do a comeback, but everything was about Teresa. I was like, girl, shut the fuck up. I can't stand Melissa. I can't. That's why I can't stand Melissa. I can't stand that Margaret chick with the white hair. Only person on the show I like is Teresa, and that's a stretch because Teresa, her voice, her dumbness bothers me. But I can't stand. Y'all remember when Margaret had the nerve to throw that drink on Danielle and thought what nothing going to happen to her? Baby Danielle wrapped that ponytail around her head and proceeded to walk her ass out the door. And everybody's like, oh, Danielle, stop it. She just threw a drink on me. Juan does not allow his family on the show when he found out who his dad was and they were on the show. Sure, don't nobody give a fuck about Juan with his line is. Juan don't even want to be on the show. Juan don't even want to be on the show. Juan don't want shit to do with Robin. This thing tight around shit around my head. He don't want nothing to do with Robin. We don't want nothing to do with Robin. The only person that wants something to do with Robin is Giselle. Robin is a loser. She got them embellishment hats down at 7-Eleven on the clearance rack. Every hue is on the clearance rack at the dollar store. And y'all sitting up here judging. This is why I couldn't be on a show like this, because I promise you, Rob would have fought me. It'd have been man against man. Rob would have fought me. Because I would drag the shit out of Rob. And Giselle's an easy read. Giselle, I bring up shit about you. You want to talk about the past? Let's talk about how Jamal cheated on you in the past and had that baby on you while you was still married in the church. Let's talk about how Jamal church didn't get big and he didn't get popular and all that money didn't come in until he left your ass. You've always been nasty. You was a nasty first lady. You was nasty in college. You nasty. You had a nasty attitude. And I'm sure somebody punched you in your mouth a few times. Simple as that. Simple as that. Candace, watch out for Chris. That's all I'm gonna say. I agree. I watch New Jersey too. We cannot depend on Candace, Wendy, or Mia to re-rock. Yeah, to be red, Rob. They got the That's the problem, because Candace still looks up to Rob. I'm like, you looking up to somebody that's broke. You looking up to somebody that's broke. Don't nobody know what's going on with their business. Who's a liar? Who sit there, and that's who you look up to. That's your brother. That's who you looking up to. That's your big brother. Oh, okay, cool. Candace will pick me sometimes too. And Wendy will pick me. I won't give a fuck what none of them hoes had to say. I ain't fucking with y'all. And every chance I get, I'm going to say something. And I would have, and production would have been shut down when the drink got thrown on me. Shut down. The Lord ain't done with me yet. Shut down. Listen, y'all would get so sick. Every time Robin got her ass up on TV, I am reading. I'm not getting up off of her neck. I'm not. I'm not even gonna say nothing. I ain't got nothing to say to Giselle. Every time Robin get her ass up on the TV screen, I'm gonna say something. I don't even care if it makes sense or not. I'm gonna say something. Robin could be talking about the sky being blue. I'm gonna find me a way to be reading her about whatever. I'm going to find me a way. Robin could say, "Oh, it was raining at my house." I would say, "Was Juan wasn't there? That's why I was raining at your house with your fake marriage." It would be to a point where the audience would be like, "He got let up off of her. He got to get up off that other guy. He gotta let up off because it's dangerous." Every chance. Rob could say, "Oh, you have a very nice outfit on." I know it's probably similar to the outfit that chick had on in the hotel when Juan was up in there. Every time, I'ma find me a way. I'ma find a way. I will, child windmilling down. You throw a drink on me. If I was Wendy and I know it's the whole John Hopkins and all this kind of child. You throw a drink on me and try to hit me with your purse. I'm windmilling. I'm fighting you. It's just, it is what it is. Mia look like she big and tough with them big shoulders. I'm fighting. And I definitely would smack the shit out of Robin just for having that phone up. I'd have smacked Robin right in that mouth. That fucking phone down. This production would have been it wouldn't have been no filming in Miami. Everybody went back home on the plane the next day. Because every time I see me, I'm not getting up off of her. So every time I see me, I'm not getting up off her. And every time I see Robin, I got something to say. I'm not even acknowledging Giselle. Rob could say hi. And I'm going to ask where Juan at. We could be in that hotel, and I'm going to say, is this the same hotel that Juan was in with the girl? We could ride past the courthouse. I'm going to say, is that where your marriage license is at? I'm not. Sorry. Those are the two. Mia and Rob. That's who I'm coming for. I'm not worried about Giselle. I'm not worried about Ashley and Big Reese. If Big Reese come back, it's a wrap. That's who I'm. That would be me every season until they leave the show. That's it. I don't understand Wendy. We'll see what happens next week when they talk about it. But that fake ass hugging shit at the end of what was it, the season, the last night in Mexico. Mm-mm. You threw a drink on me for no reason, and you hit me with your purse, or you tried to. Mm-mm. And then the group iced you out, Wendy. The group iced you out. They ain't want to film with you, sis. They ain't want to film with you. They ain't do nothing. They didn't want to do nothing with you, but you still wanted to be a pick me. See, Wendy, that's why I can't really mess with you. I couldn't, Wendy. I was trying to give you a chance because I ain't fooled with you back when you was dealing with when you went against Monique and you didn't even know what was going on, and then you had the nerve to get up on here and want to hug. Well, I'm beautiful and you're no. You should. That was your opportunity to punch her in the mouth. Bitch, throw another drink. You ain't got your crew in here now. It's just me, you, and Sharice holding the camera because Sharice a cameraman. So it's just me, you, and Sharice holding the camera. What you want to do? What you want to do, sis? What you want to do? Every time. Right. Well, Sharice is wide enough, so Sharice needs to be on a sweater. Sharice should be on like a puffer coat. Sharice is so wide. She's so big. Sharice is she holds both cameras on her shoulders. So all those close-ups you were doing, that was Sharice. One camera was on this shoulder, the other camera was on that shoulder. Boom. That's how she was doing them close-ups. Every time is Juan coming. Every goddamn time. Robin would fight me. It would be me and Rob, and we both would be kicked off the show. Every time. And I wouldn't give a fuck what the audience had to say every time. Yeah, she want to be with the girl. But the thing is, you want to be with the girls who you think are popular, but are not popular. They don't have to film with you. Film with Candace. Film with Ashley. Film with Karen. Go film with Jacqueline. Go film with them. What the fuck you need to film with Water Ankles and Rob for? Why? What you need to film with them for? They don't make or break the damn show. If Rob was to lead the show tomorrow, wouldn't nobody notice? This is the most attention Rob has ever gotten in his entire life. From being a little girl up to being a big boy. This is all the attention Rob has ever got. I seen Rob all the time when they used to live out here by me. I walked right on by, don't even acknowledge. Hey, sir. Good morning. How are you? Keeps on going. I see the Menendez twins, and I see Juan riding in a car with some woman. And you better believe that's not the only woman Juan is with. Juan up there with an attitude up on the campus of Compton because he ain't got called out on his shit. Let me tell y'all. Right. That big red coat that Rihanna had on that flowed in the back. That's how you put Sharice's picture on there because Sharice needs all the space she can get. Oh, and I don't give a fuck what Sharice got to say. I'm gonna light her ass up when her part come up. I can't stand Sharice. Now, if there's anybody on this show I can't stand, it's Big Reese, Reese Poo, Lunch Lady, Sleepy C. I can't stand her. I don't give a fuck what influence she got. I can't stand Big Reese. It's simple as that. Anyway, that was the reunion. It was good. I'm interested to see what's going to happen on part 2. Supposedly Giselle gonna get emotional about her surgery. What's going to happen in part 2? Wendy and Mia gonna go at it. Jacqueline gonna come with the receipts. Jacqueline, you better light your fucking friend up. Your ex-friend. You better light her lying ass up. But here's the thing, like I said, Mia ain't got nothing to lose, so Mia get ready to call it all out. Yeah, Mia. Sharice, you did all that. Sharice, you did all of that to only be on one part of the reunion. Oh, poor Tink Tink. You want to be in Karen's face so bad, girl. You did all of that to only be on one part of the reunion. Mm. And your segment probably is a good 10 minutes. And you coming out there talking about Karen. Miss, I don't talk about Karen. I don't worry about Karen. That's not who I talk about. I don't talk about no Karen. You did all that jumping up and down at the table, shaking the table. You did all of that. Only to what? Be on one part of the reunion? Jacqueline before you. Anyway, y'all. That's it for the reunion. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you found me too. No, thank you for being a subscriber. I appreciate it. I really, really do appreciate it. That was the reunion, y'all. I don't know. There was nothing else to talk about. I think I covered everything from Giselle being whatever to Mia being a liar. Roddy got a lot of attention in the gym when she's benching 500 pounds. When she's flannels at Macy's, more like Sears, child. She ain't about no damn flannels at Macy's. She shop. Robin gives me Sears. Robin gives me she shop at Sears. Sears auto departments where you will see Rob. I don't know wherever there's a Sears still around, you'll see Rob. Sharice couldn't even get more than 2 seasons and didn't care for Giselle. Then remember, she kept saying Giselle lived over there. Now she lives over there too, child. all the way over there. I think Sharice doing worse than Mia. This was your opportunity. This was your opportunity to come back on the show. This was your opportunity to come back on the show and make a name for yourself, but you spent all your time and energy focusing on Karen. Sharice, we know you doing bad. We know you doing bad. Just by this picture, we know you doing bad. We know you doing bad. Look at this picture. It's screaming for help me. At least this is before makeup. Before Rob put makeup on. This is screaming, help me. Help. I need some money. Help. Somebody help. Help. We're broke. Tyler Perry not calling me no more to do no more plays. We're broke. Hey, y'all. Just gonna pick up the Menendez twins. Help. Help. Look at her. Look at her. She said, take that zipper and keep on zipping all the way up till we can't see her face no more. Look at her. Poor thing. And had the nerve to say Karen was jealous of this? Karen was jealous of this? Girl, that's the same way Kim Zolciak wore season 1 when Kim had cancer. This is the same wig Kim had on, just at a different color, when she was out there screaming, "Thank you, Big Papa, for getting her that Escalade." This was 20. We are in 2013. That was in 2000. We're in 2023. Kim had this wig on in 2009. Not on my watch. Ayana wouldn't even want to be seen in the same room. She'd be like, "Oh, beloved, what's going on with that wig?" That's the first thing come out Ayana mouth. "Beloved, what's going on with that wig?" Josh Sharice definitely looked like she going off with y'all. Woo! Child. Sharice looked like she just left left McDonald's and she wanted to, use her homegirl called up and said, "Girl, they hired at the post office. Girl, throwing that bitch, come on over here and get this motherfucking wig I got for you and get this yellow dress. Come on down here to the post office, girl. Yeah, girl, I got you an interview. Just come on down here. I'm gonna get you an on-the-spot interview. They gonna hire you. You have to drive the trucks a couple days, but they gonna hire you. Come on down here." That's what Sharice looked like. Exactly. Like she went on, like her homegirl called her, who worked at her homegirl worked at the post office, and called Sharice and said, "Come on down here to the post office and get you a job." Sharice said, "I'm tired of working at McDonald's. I'm tired of flipping these fries, girl. I need a real job. I need stability in my life." Child, that wig not even laid down. That is definitely an old Kim Zolciak wig. And Derry J just darkened it up. He washed it and put color to it. That is definitely a Kim Zolciak wig. That's it. That's a Kim Zolciak wig. I ain't getting up off of it. That is a Kim Zolciak wig. Poor thing. It had the nerve to say somebody was jealous of her. Girl, jealous. In my Soldier Boy voice, jealous. All Karen do is talk about me. Talk about you. You in that Kim Zolciak line wig, girl. Looking like Sweetie's aunt. Girl. Mm-mm. And then here go this liar. Ciao. No, you know who Sharice looked like? Y'all remember that show? Remember that show, Recess? That cartoon, that's who Sharice looked like. Sharice looked like that cartoon from Recess. That's what Sharice looked like. Sharice, if you get you another season, you better never wear that goddamn wig again. You don't even look like you go to girl. You don't even look like you go to church. And then here go this one. Look at this one. And had the nerve to sit up there and talk about people. Girl, that's how you look without no makeup on. This is how you look with no make and want to talk about somebody, and had the nerve to say that had the nerve to say that Chris shouldn't be in a hotel room with a single woman. And you sitting there looking like this and wondering why Juan always running out in the streets and cheating on you. Are you serious? Juan cheats on you because you look like this. He cheats on you because you're lazy, because he's not attractive to men. That's why Juan cheats on you. He's tired of being your bottom. You don't ever want to flip and let him get on top. That's why he cheats on you. Juan wants to be on top sometimes. He don't want to keep being under you, sir. Look at her on her way to Sears to get a toolkit. Girl, please. Yeah, child, please. She mixed with brokenness and misery is what she mixed with. Brokenness and misery. And I wish Katie had herself together, because that's who you bring back to the goddamn show to get the girls together. Because the way Katie stayed up on them necks. But look at Robin. Look at her. She got them buck teeth. Pretty eyes. She's on her way to Sears. Look like her name should be Sharon. She's on her way to get them toolkits. She's probably in her 150 pickup. What's it, a 150 pickup or 450 pickup? She just dropped them twins off. And Juan was like, oof, I got that bitch up off my back. Girl. And then this one. Look, girl. You thought Gordon had a coin, didn't you? Oh, you thought Gordon had a coin. Oh. Robert strikes me for being lazy. She's not even creative with her business, since her mom owns a painting business. Probably really did her hats. Girl, child. Robin don't even know how to promote. Robin don't even know how to promote Juan. Juan fine. You was blessed with that fine man. This is how you look. It had the nerve to act like you was renting a storage for them hats. 7-Eleven do not need that many hats. It is not that many 7-Elevens in the world. What's the name of her hat line? Let me see. Roberto Dixon hat line. Let me see if this hat line is still up. Oh, it's on. Wait a minute. Wait. Y'all, look at this. Hold on, y'all. Look at this. Child, them hats on sale for $3. Look at that. Them hats on sale for. Girl. Oh, she's selling hoodies now. Girl, who's this? You the only model? It's two models. You got two models. And that's probably your home girl. How much the hats cost, y'all? Girl, ain't nobody paying no goddamn $29 for no hat. This plain ass hat. Look at Robert taking pictures. You so damn broke. You taking pictures in front of your house for a hat? No. Probably somebody purchased a hat to make a new hat. Girl. And you just took your flower holder to put it on and to put your hat on to show somebody. Sold out. Girl, please. Sold out. Please. What else we got up here? Child. Oh, look, sold out. Please. Look at the masculinity. Look at the masculinity in her. Look at Giselle. She said, girl, I know these hats ain't going to sell. This ain't going to sell, but let me help you out, though. Giselle, you can see all in Giselle's face. These hats is not going to sell. But I'm going to help my friend out, though. I'm going to help my girl out. Please don't try me. No, don't try us. Don't try us. They sold out because you didn't want to make no more. That's why they sold out. Taking pictures while you on a job. That's why they sold out. Even your mask, girl, you need to stop. Rob, you need to stop it. The black community is genius. I never heard of this before being introduced on Real Housewives, but it's my go-to hat. Now in the winter months, I can avoid. Y'all need to stop. Right. Still in Bloomingdale's. Still selling. Child, I want y'all to know all these is Robin friends. Why does child? Girl. Child, please. Right. They give me Amazon reviews. Y'all know how y'all see a product on Amazon, you know trash, but it's like, girl, write these reviews for me real quick. She had Sharice write the reviews while Sharice was filling out applications. Anyway, y'all, that's it. Thank y'all for coming to my channel. Thank y'all for watching this review with me. Thank you for enjoying the review. I should do more lives. I'm gonna see if we're gonna try to do a weekend sessions. That's my other show I do on here. Probably tomorrow or Wednesday, because I'm going to the gym tomorrow. No, it's on the dollar store clearance rack is where it's at. It can't even make it to eBay. It's on the dollar store clearance rack. The Dollar Tree. Which one is it? The Dollar Tree or the Dollar Store? The Dollar Tree, the one that don't sell nothing on brand, right? I think it's at the Dollar Tree. Yeah. This show is sponsored by Giselle and Robin. Anyway, y'all have a good President's Day. Y'all have a good Monday. Have a great week. Oh, all my information is in my channel description. I think that's where it is. Tell a friend who know a friend who know a friend how to get into contact with me. Everything is on my channel. Thank you for watching. You can always Cash App. You can always support the channel. Everybody, let's get Robin and Mia's Cash App and let's send them all $1 for their hard times. So let's figure out how we can get in contact with them. Anyway, y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go watch some TV or play some PlayStation because I'm off today. Well, I'm off the whole week. So, yep, taking this tight ass thing off around my head because it was tight. And I catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.